A secret alien base, recently discovered, off the coast of Antarctica, has left scientists shocked. Antarctica, a land of cold and mystery, has always been a place that captivates the curiosity of scientists and explorers alike. Although it is a place few have ventured to, recent discoveries have left the entire world astonished. Secrets that have long been hidden beneath the thick ice are now gradually being uncovered through modern research and technology. From ancient fossils and traces of life that once thrived in tropical forests, to the mysteries surrounding the existence of another form of life, often referred to as aliens, and strange phenomena beneath the ice, all of these raise the question: is Antarctica truly as barren and cold as we have always thought? How will these discoveries change the way we understand our planet? In today's video, let's explore the fascinating discoveries in Antarctica, and let me know if you're surprised by what has been found here. The secret alien base. In 2021, the online community was buzzing with a controversial discovery related to aliens when a group of people calling themselves UFO hunters claimed to have found an alien base off the coast of Antarctica through images on Google Earth. The story quickly garnered attention, especially after a video was uploaded on the popular YouTube channel Behind the Scenes, revealing images of a strange phenomenon beneath the ice, 180 kilometers from the Antarctic coastline. In the video, the uploader suggested that beneath the ice was a geometric structure with perpendicular lines, resembling a massive architectural formation. This structure is located at coordinates 63 degrees 59 56.79, S 118 degrees 43 on 44.48. And the description suggests it could be the ruins of an ancient settlement or even an alien base submerged underwater. The video sparked speculation about an advanced civilization from thousands of years ago, and the question who built it quickly spread. UFO expert Scott Waring was quick to state that this is clear evidence of an extraterrestrial base. He analyzed the structure's right angles and symmetry, suggesting it could be an aircraft hangar for spacecraft. Waring called for an expedition to verify the truth, emphasizing the need for ground-penetrating radar to search beneath the thick ice. However, not everyone agreed with this hypothesis. Some experts argue that this could just be a display glitch on Google Earth, possibly due to mismatched data or a visual illusion. Astronomer Chris Impey from the University of Arizona explained that in the vast universe with billions of objects, many phenomena can easily be explained by simple scientific causes. He argued that we shouldn't hastily conclude that this is a sign of aliens just because the phenomenon is unclear. As you can see, despite the lack of an official conclusion on this phenomenon, it has sparked a lively debate and piqued the curiosity of many about the mysteries that lie beneath the Antarctic ice. Could this really be an alien base, or is it just a strange coincidence of nature? Only time will answer this question, I believe. What about you? Do you believe in the existence of aliens? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The 107-year-old wreck of the Antarctic explorer's ship. In 2022, a surprising event left the world stunned when the wreck of the Endurance, the ship that carried the famous explorer Ernest Shackleton to the edge of Antarctica in 1915, was discovered more than 3,000 meters beneath the Weddell Sea. After over 100 years submerged at the ocean's floor, the ship remained remarkably intact. At the time, explorers described this event as an impressive testament to the resilience of nature and humanity. The Endurance became trapped in the thick ice of the Weddell Sea in February 1915. After months of battling the harsh conditions, the ship finally sank on November 21, 1915, leaving Shackleton and his 27-man crew stranded on the thin ice. Shackleton and 5 sailors then embarked on a miraculous journey nearly 1,300 kilometers to South Georgia Island, overcoming countless challenges to rescue the others. It wasn't until February 2022 that the Endurance 22 expedition was organized by the Maritime Heritage Trust, with South Africa's Agulhas 2 icebreaker leading the way to search for the ship. The team used submersibles and modern technology to search in this difficult-to-reach area. As a result, the Endurance wreck was discovered about 6.4 kilometers south of the location, recorded by Captain Frank Worsley. High-resolution camera images showed that the ship had retained its almost original shape, despite being underwater for over a century. At that time, Menson Bound, the director of the Endurance 22 expedition, expressed his amazement, saying, "This is the best-preserved wooden shipwreck I have ever seen." The thick ice, which had caused the Endurance to get trapped and sink, also helped protect the ship from deterioration. However, despite the Endurance wreck being considered a historical heritage site, the Antarctic Treaty prohibits anyone from touching it. Nevertheless, the Endurance wreck expedition stands as a testament to human perseverance and the ability to overcome difficulties. Despite numerous challenges posed by natural conditions and thick ice, the Endurance 22 expedition succeeded in discovering and recording an important piece of history: the 800-year-old well-preserved penguin mummy. Biologist Stephen Emsley recently announced that he had discovered the remains of ancient Adelie penguins during an expedition in the Ross Sea, Antarctica. The story began 4 years ago when Emsley was conducting research at Irizar Point in the Ross Sea. There, he found a large pile of pebbles in an area where Adelie penguins typically build their nests. After thorough examination, he discovered several penguin corpses, most of which were young and had significantly decomposed, but some appeared to have died recently. This led Emsley to suspect something unusual and decide to investigate further. Today, the Ross Sea is home to nearly 1 million pairs of breeding Adelie penguins, but no penguins have been observed at Irizar Point since explorer Robert Falcon Scott recorded them at the beginning of the 20th century. Radiocarbon dating results confirmed Emsley's suspicion that these penguin remains were indeed ancient, dating back thousands of years. Specifically, the results indicated 3 distinct periods of Adelie penguin habitation. The first period was about 5,000 years ago, with the most recent period ending around 800 years ago. Emsley stated that the ideal living conditions for Adelie penguins occurred between 4,000 and 2,000 years ago, when temperatures were warmer and the marine environment was excellent. However, another important factor was the thickening snow and sea ice in the following years, which may have covered and preserved the penguin remains, allowing them to survive until today. Emsley was particularly surprised to realize that global warming could be the primary reason these ancient remains were uncovered. Since the 1980s, temperatures in the Ross Sea have risen by 1.5 to 2 degrees Celsius, causing melting snow and ice, which revealed these remnants. Climate change not only affects animals, but also the preservation of natural remains, shedding light on an intriguing chapter of Antarctica's past and the rapidly changing environment. The giant whale graveyard. In a surprising expedition in 2017, a research team from Auckland University of Technology, New Zealand, discovered a strange and extremely rare site on the ocean floor of Antarctica, a whale graveyard. This accidental but incredibly important discovery was significant because it was the farthest whale graveyard ever known to scientists from the equator. Led by Professor Catherine Bolstad, the research team used high-resolution cameras to record and analyze this amazing footage, later publishing their results in the journal Polar Biology. This whale graveyard is located at a depth of 945 meters off the coast of the Antarctic Peninsula, containing numerous carcasses of Antarctic minke whales. This discovery is even more valuable because most whale graveyards are found in areas of the North Pacific, such as off the coasts of California and Japan. In fact, fewer than 5% of whale graveyards have been found near polar regions, making this find even more exceptional. One notable aspect is the size of the whale remains. The skull of the minke whale is up to 2 meters long, while this species can grow up to 10.7 meters when fully mature. Experts state that the whale carcasses go through 4 stages of decomposition, and in this case, the carcasses in the footage were in the later stage of the second decomposition process. During this phase, most of the soft tissue has been consumed by large scavengers, but the skeleton still retains some tissue, attracting smaller creatures. While research on whale graveyards has been ongoing for some time, it remains a largely unexplored field, especially in hard-to-reach areas like Antarctica. The discovery of the ecological feast around the whale carcasses provides a valuable opportunity for researchers to delve deeper into the process of natural decomposition and the strange organisms that rely on these resources, which is certainly no exaggeration. 45-million-year-old turtle fossils. Argentine archaeologists recently made an impressive discovery on an island in Antarctica when they found fossils of ancient turtles dating back approximately 45 million years. This discovery includes 2 pieces of turtle carapace found on La Meseta Mountain on Seymour Island. While the exact species of turtle has not yet been determined, scientists believe these could be fossils from at least 2 different turtle species that lived during the Eocene period, about 45 million years ago. These fossil samples not only hold archaeological value, but also open a new door for scientists to better understand the environment and climate of Antarctica during the Eocene period. According to Professor Marcelo S. de la Fuente, a member of the research team from the National Museum of San Rafael, Argentina, these fossils show that the turtle species in Antarctica during the Eocene were more diverse than we previously thought. During the Eocene period, around 40 to 50 million years ago, Earth was quite different from today. Antarctica had not yet completely separated from Oceania, and the climate there was much warmer than it is now. In fact, during that time, Antarctica could have supported tropical forests, something unimaginable given the continent's icy conditions today. However, over millions of years, Antarctica gradually transformed into the coldest region on the planet. The discovery of ancient turtle fossils is evidence that Antarctica once had a much warmer climate than it does now. It is known that turtle species can only develop and diversify strongly in warm environments, so their existence in Antarctica during the Eocene period further supports the hypothesis of a warm climate in the region. So, have you ever thought that Antarctica in the past was a warm and habitable place? The mysterious door buried deep in the snow. A recent Google Earth user has reported discovering a mysterious door in the southeastern region of Antarctica, near Japan's Showa research station. The coordinates D39 DG3622 quickly became the center of discussions on Reddit, with various outlandish theories being proposed. Some suggested it might be Bigfoot's home, while others joked that it could be a stranded space shuttle, similar to a scene in Star Trek. A few users even humorously speculated that it was simply the door of a Boeing aircraft blown away by a plane crash that occurred last January. However, scientists quickly spoke up to explain the phenomenon. After checking the coordinates on Google Earth Pro and reviewing historical images, Professor Bethan Davies, a glaciologist at Newcastle University, explained that the mysterious door was actually an iceberg that had become lodged and melted in place. He clarified that this area is known for the frequent appearance of drifting icebergs, and the site captured was simply a natural phenomenon of melting ice. Professor Martin Siegert, co-director of the Grantham Institute for Climate Change and the Environment at the University of London, agreed with this analysis. He emphasized that the door was actually the result of ice melting around an obstacle beneath the solid ice sheet, influenced by melting and freezing cycles, as well as the effects of katabatic winds. This is an interesting phenomenon, but entirely normal in glaciology, he said. In the end, Professor Smelly confirmed that the door was, in fact, a short rocky outcrop revealed by the melting ice. He dismissed any conspiracy theories and stated that this was simply a natural phenomenon, with nothing to be overly concerned about. Thus, the story of the giant door in Antarctica was easily unraveled. 60 million icefish nests at the bottom of the Southern Ocean. In another discovery made in 2022, on January 13th, a research team published their findings about a massive icefish population in the Weddell Sea, Antarctica, in the journal Current Biology. This discovery revealed an unprecedented ecosystem, with a vast icefish population spanning at least 240 square kilometers, including about 60 million nesting fish. Notably, the biomass of this population amounts to over 60,000 tons, a remarkable figure never recorded before. Researcher Autumn Purser from the Alfred Wegener Institute in Bremerhaven, Germany, shared, "The most important discovery is the existence of such a vast spawning icefish population. We have found fish nests in various locations in Antarctica, but the scale of this population exceeds all expectations." The team made this discovery while surveying the Filchner ice shelf, using an ocean floor observation and mapping system, OFOBS, a one-ton device towed behind the RV Polarstern icebreaker to film and collect depth-sounding data via sonar. What particularly caught scientists' attention was that this sea area features a water upwelling that is more than 2 degrees warmer than surrounding waters, creating a favorable environment for the icefish's development. However, the researchers were completely surprised by the size of the fish nest ecosystem, as they hadn't anticipated such a vast fish population in this area. Especially noteworthy, each icefish nest is guarded by an adult fish protecting more than 1,700 eggs, and the team found several dead fish near the nests, suggesting that they play an important role in the food web. This discovery opens the door to studying a unique ecosystem and could help scientists provide additional evidence for establishing a marine protected area in the Southern Ocean. For this reason, the research team is now continuing with 2 camera systems to monitor the icefish nests, hoping to study and further explore the workings of this ecosystem. The mysterious island, never before known. The record-breaking heat in February 2020 caused ice melt in Antarctica, leading to a surprising discovery that could change the map of the region. An island, previously buried in ice for an extended period, was seen rising above sea level for the first time. Researchers in the offshore Thwaites Glacier study in Pine Island Bay were the first to spot the island while exploring the coastline of the ice shelf. The small island, about 1,150 feet long and mostly covered in ice, rose above the sea with a distinctive brown rock layer, unlike the surrounding glaciers and ice flows. After briefly stepping onto the island, the researchers confirmed that it was made of volcanic granite and even found traces of past inhabitants. They collected samples from the island in hopes of gaining a clearer understanding of how the frozen continent is changing. The researchers plan to name the newly discovered island Sif, after a Nordic goddess associated with the Earth. Sarah Slack, a team member, shared, "This is an unexpected and exciting discovery. It clearly reflects the impact of climate change in Antarctica over recent years. Although the island is large enough to be detected by satellites from space, it had never been seen before because it was obscured by thick ice. Only when the ice melted did the island partially emerge. Thanks to satellite images from Google Earth, Peter Neff, another team member, created a model simulating the changes in the ice shelf since 2011, showing that the steady retreat of the ice led to the separation of Sif Island, which now stands independently in Pine Island Bay. Scientists believe the island could be the result of the ice's recovery process. As glaciers melt, the pressure on the underlying rock decreases, causing the area to rise and creating a change in the structure of the region. The mysterious hole in Antarctica. In the early 1970s, when satellite technology first began capturing images of Earth from space, scientists noticed a strange phenomenon. A mysterious hole appeared on a seasonal ice shelf in Antarctica, floating over the Lazarev Sea. Strangely, this hole disappeared during the summer, and the event continued to repeat every year without a clear explanation for decades. However, recent research has uncovered the truth behind this phenomenon. Based on satellite observations and data analysis, studies from New York University Abu Dhabi have revealed that the hole, also called the open water region, is actually the result of powerful storms. In September 2017, when warm and cold air collided forcefully in Antarctica, a vortex with wind speeds reaching 117 km/h created waves up to 16 meters high, pushing ice flows in all directions and opening holes in the ice sheet, resembling a giant drill piercing through the water beneath. What's notable is that these open water regions are not signs of destruction, but rather crucial for the Antarctic ecosystem. They create important pathways for wildlife such as seals and penguins, while also providing a habitat for plankton, an essential part of the marine food chain. Furthermore, these open water regions have significant impacts on the atmosphere and serve as an important indicator in climate change research. The mysterious amber chunk. Researchers made a groundbreaking discovery when they found amber fragments for the first time from a sedimentary basin off the coast of Antarctica. This discovery not only opens a new chapter in studying the planet's past, but also provides valuable insight into the forests that once thrived on the Antarctic continent, where dinosaurs and mammals once lived. The study, published on November 12 in the journal Antarctic Science, showed that during the Cretaceous period, high levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere led to global warming, creating ideal conditions for the growth of vast rainforests that covered even the cold regions of Antarctica. One of the key features of Antarctica during that period was the absence of the Antarctic circumpolar current, which created a strong climate contrast. This resulted in a rich environment that supported a diverse ecosystem, including dinosaurs and mammals. However, studying these forests has been challenging due to the ancient sediment layers being buried deep beneath the surface. To explore, the research team, led by Dr. Johann Klages at the Alfred Wegener Institute, drilled into the seafloor off Pine Island in the Amundsen Sea. There, they discovered a 5-centimeter thick layer of lignite containing amber fragments, which they believe is a significant find as it may provide a direct glimpse into the past of this forest. The amber fragments are estimated to be 83 to 92 million years old and formed from pine tree resin in a swampy forest. Notably, tree resin has the ability to preserve insects, fur, and even small pieces of dinosaurs. Previous studies have also found amber from the same period in southern Australia, an area that was once connected to Antarctica. However, the new discovery at Pine Island marks the southernmost amber sample ever recorded, located at latitude 74 degrees and longitude 107 degrees. Although the amber fragments are very small, about 0.5 to 1 millimeters in size, they still provide valuable clues about the ecosystem of Antarctica during that period. Particularly, the research team found small pieces of tree bark inside the amber fragments, suggesting that tree resin may have flowed out during a wildfire and was preserved when the area was later covered by water, protecting it from ultraviolet rays. The amber remains transparent, indicating it was never buried too deeply or exposed to excessive heat. This discovery has led the research team to create a new catalog called Pine Island Amber, which will help expand knowledge about the ancient Antarctic rainforest ecosystem. With each amber fragment found, scientists hope to gain a better understanding of the environmental conditions in Antarctica 90 million years ago, contributing to research on climate change and ancient ecosystems. As you can see, the Arctic is full of mysteries that humans have yet to fully uncover. Do you believe there could be another world here, beyond Earth? Could there be hidden secrets of ancient civilizations that once existed here? Secrets that they have kept concealed? Could life have once existed in the Arctic? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you found this video interesting and enjoyable, don't forget to give the channel a like and subscribe so you won't miss other fascinating exploration videos. Now, goodbye and see you again soon.